Hey everybody, welcome back to Rolling Through Life. My name is Wanda, and today I thought I would come to you and show you my plans for my entries into the county fair. And what I've done is I have a notebook. This got last year's date on it, but this is the plans that I have for this year in here. I want to kind of go over what I plan to do, what I'm going to finish up, and all that kind of good stuff. Um, First, I haven't been able to crochet for a couple days because I tried to do 3 Viking hats in a couple of days, and I over crochet, and I hurt my arm right here. I mean, it's really swollen, and I have spoken with a friend of mine, and she said she was watching me crochet, and she says it's the way I hold my project, and that nerve right here all the way up is just getting, it's tense too much. So I have to put a brace on, which I have a brace on to train my hand to stay straight when I crochet. And I have very minimal, not minimal, it's definitely not average, um, dexterity in my hands. So it has to be trained. So I've taken a couple of days off from crocheting, and I think tomorrow I might have to also. It's just, but I am using icy hot on it, and I actually have to be sleeping in the recliner because I can't get in and out of bed, because this is how I use this arm as a leverage to get myself in bed. Anyways, too much explanation for a small problem. So anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you all the projects I have started and the projects I plan to do. So the first thing I'm going to do, there is um, a blanket category. It's and it could be any style of blanket you want. Well, since I'm over halfway on my granddaughter's temperature blanket, I thought that I would go ahead and enter this. Um, I'm doing that 100-day project, which I haven't been able to do it for a few days, but this will be done by the time that's over. So I decided, you know what? I might as well use this to put into the fair. It's going to be completed. My granddaughter's not getting it this year, not until the other 2 grandkids are done, because they're going to receive it as Christmas gifts at the same time. So I figured, why not go ahead and put this into the fair, and why not? Ow. Okay, so if you are a longtime viewer of my channel, you know I was working on a ripple blanket as a bedspread for myself. Well, it's less than half done, and this is the design. They do have a ripple Afghan um, category. So what I thought is I got 2 more, or 1 more section, or 1 more repeat to do to make it the size of an Afghan. So I'm just going to finish this up as an Afghan, and then go ahead and continue it after I put it in the fair, and make it into a bedspread. So yeah, this is going to go into the ripple category. I love these colors together. I love how I broke them up. I mean, I'm not a designer, but I gotta say it's pretty good. And then they have a mile a minute Afghan category, and this is the Nervous Knitters pattern. So I've done, this is Aruba Sea, Real Teal, and Buff from Red Heart Super Saver. I have 5 stripes here. I have to do 10 more, and then I will have um, an Afghan size. So this is a good project. Like, I take this project on Sunday nights and Wednesday nights to church while I'm listening. It's just a small, I I do these strips, the Aruba Sea and the Real Teal, while I'm listening, because I really don't have to look at it. And then I attach them after I get those two done. I do the attach as you go, and I do that at home. So this should be done, I'm saying, within the next couple of weeks. All right. And then, as Jennifer Bruce, a very nice subscriber of mine, sat down and figured out that there is a bedspread category in my county fair, and since I'm using worsted weight in this mandala madness, this is going to be a bedspread. So that's what I'm going to enter into the bedspread. This one takes up a lot of time, a lot of different stitches. I mean, this is what I want to win. We'll see though, right? Okay, so in the hat category, they don't tell you if it has to be a winter hat or anything like that. So what I've decided to do, since I'm getting very good at Viking hats, I'm going to do a Viking hat. So that is going to be my hat entry. And then I'm kind of like up in the air on these two patterns. I want to do a bag pattern. And where do you go for a bag pattern? You go to Bag O' Day Crochet. And I found two. Honestly, I can't remember what this one's called. It's open something. But I really like that stitch. I think it's something that would win. It's not quite the shell stitch, but it's very pretty. And then I have the owl bag. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me see if I can get them both in. Here we go. Which do you like best? The owl or the open crochet? I don't know what it's called. I didn't buy either one of these yet. And I know you don't have to buy them. She has a tutorial. But I want to wait and see if I happen to win her giveaway. We'll see. Long shot, but you never know. But yeah, I didn't want to go ahead and get these unless, but I don't know, even though she's got them on her site to be, you know, to be bought. But all right, so I need help with that. And then they have a granny square Afghan category. And I am going to do the Secret Yarneries Pressed Flower Granny Square. So that's going to be the entry for that one. This is also a pattern, I think once I've done it a few times, it's going to be very easy to take that one as on the go. Alright. Open my notebook here. Now, they have a category to where you have to, you can make pot holders, but they have to be usable, which means I need to use 100% cotton on these. So I do have some, I love this cotton that will work. Oh, okay, hold on. It's called the Freshly Baked Pot Holder. It looks like a pie. It's got pink and like a tan color. I was thinking about pink or maybe like a grape color would be cute for like a blueberry pie. So I have to make two of those. So that's going to be my pot holder. I wanted something kind of cutesy, so that'll work. Sorry, this is going a little slow. I'm just trying to make sure these stay in order. And then we have placemats that I need to make two of. And I seen this one and it looks so simple, but it's so darned cute. Whoops. There we go. I just love those. It looks like it's an open crochet mat. Whoops, where are we at? There we go. Open crochet mat, and then you just do some braiding and you weave them in there. I just thought that was so adorable. So there was a lot of Christmas ones out there I thought were cute, but everybody does the Christmas. So I thought I wanted to do something a little different. All right. Then for the ornament category, I have Sam Snowman. Remember him off Rudolph? Was it Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? I think so. But isn't that adorable? So that's what I want to make for my ornaments category. I thought this would be so cute. This is made by 2 Yarn Cute. And I believe I found it on Ravelry. I think so. And I haven't found a stocking pattern I really enjoy right now. But that's going to have to wait until I see if I can get a lot of these done. I found a scarf. Now, you know I'm doing... Hold on. I am doing this scarf that's inspired by the Lenny Kravitz scarf. So if I don't have time to do this one, I'll put that one in. But this is by snappytots.com. Look at those elves. They're adorable. So that is the scarf I want to do. It honestly doesn't look that hard. It doesn't look that hard at all. It's just time. Which we know I am not the best time manager there is. But, okay, we have a wall hang. I don't have a clear picture of the wall hanging I want to do, but I do have part of it. I am going to do a turkey wall hanging. So I thought that'd be cute. I'm entering a lot of different categories than I did last year because I'm more confident. For the baby blanket category, I decided just to do something pretty simple, but it does have a couple of stitches in it. This is called the Gossamer Crochet Baby Blanket. Figured I need a couple of easy projects that has 2 to 3 stitches in it. Something that, you know, wouldn't take me that long. So that's going to be the square baby blanket. And then I'm debating on 2 different shawls. Of course, I want to do the Wanda shawl or this one right here. This is the Mermaid and Pearl, or the Pearls and Mermaid shawl. I haven't decided which one, but one of them will be done. The Wanda shawl is over at Foxy Creations, made by Petra. Well, it's Petra, and the YouTube is the Foxy Creations. So look her up. She's a great designer. And then we have a wreath section. I don't know if they take crocheted wreaths. I know they take artificial and real flowers. So I figured that's something else I have to check with them on. But I thought making a wreath, this would be very simple for my first one. I seen this over on No Catchy Names Facebook page, and I absolutely adored it. So I went and got it right away. So this one, I mean, it's just a bunch of flowers you crochet separately, and then you tack them on there. And I think the only thing that's going to be hard for me is the bumblebee. And That shouldn't be too difficult. See, they even just glue gun, use hot glue to glue everything in place. So that one's going to be pretty easy for me, but I think it's so darn cute. And then for my round baby blanket, I want to do this. It's the YouTube channel is Hooked by Robin. It's called the Lotus Flower Blanket. Now this is made by Sheeple's Yarn. Honestly, Sheeple's Yarn's too expensive for me. So I need to find another yarn that's, I believe it's like a 3-weight. So I need to find another yarn that will compare with this to make it look as beautiful. I'm not sure yet, but that, I think that's going to be the hardest part of that project, is trying to find something that looks as cute. Well, it's not going to be the hardest part, but it's going to be the most mundane part that is going to probably tick me off more than anything, is just trying to find the right yarn. Okay, they do have a baby snuggle category, and now I know why I bought that orange yarn last week. Remember I bought it and I couldn't remember? Yep. Look at that. That's so darn cute. They have the suggestion as the patty green, but that patty green from Red Heart Super Saver is way too rough. It would take me 2 times to condition it. So I just ordered some green yarn from Ice, and that's going to look perfect. That looks so darn cute. So that is what I'm going to use for the baby snuggle. And this is the Christmas tree pattern I want to do this year. Let's see if we can get it up in there. There we go. It's like a granny square Christmas pattern. And they have different motifs you can use, but I'm not real sure what motif I'm going to use yet, or if I'm just going to use one on my own. Because I was thinking more of Christmas colors like red, green, white. Royal blue is used a lot at Christmas. You know, just Christmas colors. So that's for the Christmas tree skirt. That one will also be a great take-along project. Okay, last but not least, we have from Yarnspirations a washcloth. It's called Granny Strawberry Dishcloth. So I have to make 2 of those. I just seen that and I just thought it was so cute. I had to do it. Whether it wins or not, it's got to be done because I'll probably keep it. So far that's what I have. Now there is a couple other categories I want to get into. Like the baby sweater set, I have to find one with 2 or 3 stitches in it that I didn't do last year. So I'm really having a hard time finding something that hasn't been done 30,000 times. I lost my mother's magazine that had a very cute size 4 sailor dress on it. Oh, it was so cute. And I can't find it. So if you guys know of some crocheted sailor dresses, I know Bag a Day has one, but it's just not what I was looking for. So if you know of any other patterns out there for sailor dresses, please let me know. I don't care if it's paid for pattern or not. Just link them to me and I will look them over, because I'm really trying to find one that that reminds me of that pattern. I can't find it, and it's really starting to upset me because that was my mother's crochet book. Okay, So, one last thing I want to show you. I am going to enter the state fair, and I have to redo this because there's a lot of mistakes in it. My stitching is way too tight in the center, but and it's buckling up a lot. But this is called the ugly Christmas sweater blanket, and I want to finish this, or start and finish, for the state fair. So yeah, and that has to actually be done. It's a week after my county fair, but the entries have to be in a week before the county fair entries have to be in. So that is what I have going on right now. What's this? Almost May, June. I have 3 months to get all this done. But the baby stuff, those are the 2 other items I want to find. So if you run across anything, please link it to me so that way I can see if it's something that I would like to do, because I can't find anything that I like. And it does have to have at least a couple stitches in it for them to even, to consider it as a winning prize. So it's just the way they work. I'm learning the rules a little by little as I go. So that's it for this one. Tell me which project you can't wait to see finished. Besides the Mandala Madness, those are going to get done at the last minute. But yeah, I'm starting to work on these. Like I said, I got to let my arm heal. But beyond that, I think everything will be fine as soon as I learn how to crochet correctly without hurting myself. So I know you guys have been waiting for this video to see what I'm up to. I'm not always up to trouble. I actually am up to some good stuff once in a while. But also at the end of the fair, when I bring everything home, we're going to get together on Facebook and decide if anybody would like any of that stuff. So yeah, we'll go through that later. So I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to edit this, get it up tonight, and then tomorrow I have a Mickey Mouse Diamond painting to review. And yeah, keep going after that, because without being able to crochet, I got to keep myself busy. That's why you don't have your yarn stash video, because my arm's been hurt for 2 days and I haven't been able to move things around. So that's also going to be coming up soon. So with that, I'm going to say goodbye before I keep rambling, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.